18th of June, 1916. Oh God, another day of dust and death. Then I heard a gunshot. I sat up and looked around. People were fighting all along the trench. Suddenly a shell whizzed past my head like a Concorde on an emergency flight. Holy tanks! I ducked down as another shell went past. I grabbed my gun, and stood up and started shooting as my life depended on it. I owned a couple of Turks. While I was at it, I managed to whip up 2 bullets into my gun. Again, I shot some Turks, and about 20 minutes later, the shooting had stopped. I had a squiz for my mate Jaden. I turned around and saw him crawling along the ground, then a bunch of rats scampering after him. He stood up and we did our secret handshake. We'd been buddies for years. Then he started blabbering on about the time a fly had landed on the end of my gun, and I shot it, alarming all the soldiers in the trench. "How you doing, mate?" I asked, as I loaded a couple of bullets into my gun. "Good," he said. "Today's the day we move out." Just then the general walked past. We saluted to him, and he said, "What are you girls doing? Talking about your barbies at home?" "No, sir," we replied. "Then get your butts moving before I make them," he shouted. "Yes, sir." Then some tanks flooded the battlefield. We signalled to our planes, and then we heard, "Help!" We scribbled around to see the general with half his body blown off. We could see all the organs inside him. Yuck! Suddenly, boom! I opened my eyes and sat up. Was it a dream? Then I slapped myself in the head so many times I nearly made it bleed. Oh Lord! I realised I'd been captured by a German. Filthy things. He had a fire lighted and 2 cups of soup on the ground. I sat up without hesitation and drank. Then he started trying to shoot me. I don't know why. So I decided this would be my drink or his mate's drink. So it was either his mate's drink or nothing. So I went around and he was still shooting me. He shot me in the leg. Then his mate came running up. He got a grenade and he threw it, and they both ran away. Boom!